Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to Fate Zero episode 20. I'm recording this, like, way early. I'm recording this, basically a week, like 8 days before I generally record a Fate Zero video. And I'm doing it just because I have had more cravings for Fate Zero recently, so I thought, why not record them early if I crave it, you know? So maybe I'll end up watching more Fate Zero episodes. I'll get a little ahead on the show. Maybe I post more to my Patreon account early. So yeah, if you want the early access of my Fate Zero videos, check the Patreon account. Maybe I'll have posted more. But so like, you know, maybe right now we might be 2 weeks ahead on my Patreon account. But yeah, I just genuinely, like, I've been loving this show and I've been craving it when we're not watching it, and that's a really good sign. When I'm not watching a show on this channel, I am sitting there going, I need to watch it. I've also been rewatching it in my spare time. So on my rewatch, I just watched the Excalibur episode. So like, there's, you know, lots of Fate in my heart right now, and so yeah, I want to jump into this. This is episode 20. The last 2 episodes were based on Kiritsugu's backstory. In the last episode, we saw how he killed his mentor, to, you know, help her, well, not to help her, but to help the world survive, and, you know, he did it because his friend Shirley from his childhood had asked him to kill her, and he didn't, and then he always regretted that, so now he did it for his mentor, and it's really sad and awful, and we just see how Kiritsugu got to be how he is. So now I imagine we're going back to, like, the actual main Holy Grail War. How does that affect the, like, now that we've learned that, is it, did we learn that because we're gonna see how, you know, the sacrifices that he's gonna make here? How many episodes do we have left? This is episode 20. I think there's 26. There's 25. So we have 6 episodes left. So I feel like, I mean, it could get really fucking intense in these last episodes, right? Because, I mean, like, funnily enough, that backstory could have been the calm before the storm. But we still, I mean, in 6 episodes, I think we got a lot to deal with. To wrap up this entire Holy Grail War, it's insane. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna watch this episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for the full-length reactions and early access. You can get at least 1 week ahead on my Patreon account. It may be 2 weeks ahead, I don't know. Check it out right now. You can also go to my Jent Watches One Piece channel if you like One Piece, but let's jump into this Fate Zero episode 20. Oh, man.
Kiritsugu.
Oh, man. I love her so much.
You really came. You really came to see me again.
Wow, she really thought he would.
That's right.
Just never see her again.
My life is to return this to you.
Is it the Excalibur sheath, maybe? It's the Excalibur sheath. I mean, yeah. If she's gonna die, she don't need it anymore. I don't want her to die.
I'm really happy.
She's taking it well,
To
but
love, to have a husband and daughter for 9 whole years.
it's not that long.
I want you to give it all to our sweet Ilya. To your daughter. Oh, beloved Ilya.
What if he sacrifices Ilya, though?
Bring Ilya.
Okay, I have to go.
Damn.
Yes. You be careful.
You got like 5 minutes with her.
I love you.
Just came to pick up Avalon and leave. I know Kiritsugu cares.
I'm going to kill Tokiomi Tosaka. If Ryder and Saber engage in battle, there's
about
a good
that.
chance Archer will also appear.
Kiritsugu,
Oh no. What?
you look focused,
Oh.
just like you used to.
He's gotten rid of the burden that his wife, like, that caring about his wife had on him, maybe. Like, now that
I don't feel
she's not a
safe in
factor
his
anymore,
presence.
he can focus. So yeah, Kiritsugu thinks that Tokiomi's still alive, which is a pretty big disadvantage. He doesn't even know who his actual enemy is.
Walked right by Okonomiyaki Shoki in Newtown without even stopping to look.
Do you recognize the spot? This is the place where I summoned you.
Ah, that's right.
Just sleeping, that's all. So take my mana, as much as you want. Just don't kill me.
Nice.
Maybe you feel a little bit better.
Good job, Waver. You're a good master.
That someone's been on to you the whole time as well, it's a bit embarrassing.
You idiot.
But the fatigue from the river battle has hit me harder than I expected.
Makes sense.
Yeah, well, your noble phantasm consumes a ton of power.
And he had to use it
At
for
first,
as long
I didn't
as he
really
could.
notice. You managed to use your own stored power, didn't you?
Damn.
You did it twice.
Yeah.
That's the big idea.
That is crazy.
Unless I bleed or make sacrifices, there's no point at all of winning this war.
They are actually like kind of good for each other.
All I
Waver and
wanted-
Ryder.
It truly exists. You know, I once did something similar for something that might not have even existed.
Okay,
I haven't even
Alex.
thought about the idea that
That's
the grave
right.
doesn't exist.
I
The
said
grail.
I'd show them
It has to.
Okeanos. I'd had no idea the world was an enclosed sphere.
Mm-hmm.
What a bad joke.
Yeah. It was all
But
on
even so,
a false
when
assumption.
I saw the map. Boy, learn to talk back now, have you? Excellent.
Another round? What exactly are you planning to do next?
Take down Saber.
Good question. We should begin with Saber.
Yep. That's what I
At
thought.
the rate you're regenerating, how
He
much
wants to
will you
do
be able
Gilgamesh
recover
last,
by
right?
tonight?
I must defeat her. And no one else.
Really?
As if I don't show that silly girl the right path, the path to true kingship.
He feels a responsibility to
never
her.
learn.
I am the shunned,
Whoa.
the school, the despised.
What is this? Is this
the
like
hell are
Berserker?
My name
Oh.
is unworthy of. I am the shadow cast by the heroic spirit's light.
Oh,
the
okay.
darkness.
What the fuck?
Thus am I forever looked down upon. Are the sacrifice.
What the fuck? Oh my god. That's terrifying. Oh, is it sealing up his wounds?
Really, what a sorry sight you are. You look absolutely terrible.
Yeah, he hasn't really done much this war.
Now, you've really surprised me. And so, I shall give you the ace I've kept hidden up my sleeve,
Oh?
secreted away for use at precisely this stage of the game. Take it.
What is it? Oh! 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 What the fuck is that slug thing?
The worm I just gave you is very special. It was the first to feed on Sakura's innocent purity.
Oh, that's fucked.
Been devouring the girl's life energy. It's a magnificent mana source.
Jesus.
Now go back
You're
and
using
fight
Sakura's
hard
power.
and make good you've stolen from young Sakura.
Jesus.
Go and use every ounce of you is even capable of it, that is.
He probably wasn't just screaming there out of pain anymore, but also out of just
I'm
despair.
curious as to why you fight for.
I can't remember my family, or my own name for that matter.
Really?
Maya
What's the-
Hisao was the name
He
on
gave
the
it.
very first fake passport
Oh.
that Kiritsugu made.
Wow. Well, it's a cute name and it fits you.
It was cheaper and faster to abduct children and send them out to
Jeez.
fight the battles.
You mean you were one of them?
Makes sense. That's the kind of vibe she
Aim at
gives
the
off.
enemy impulse. As a human being, I'm dead inside. But the outer shell continues to function. Still working just
I
like
mean,
it did before.
I don't know. I've seen you
That's
like
always been my
smile.
life. And that's the reason I'm here.
Damn,
To
man.
tell you the truth, Matt, it was your passion for all this that surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
You've been secluded
Yeah,
in
you
the
two had, like, a
castle where you were
friendship.
born.
And I know practically nothing of the world that Kiritsugu longs to change. All
Kiritsugu's
the
figuring out what
ideas I speak
happened.
of, I thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And also that
Just tell him what he
those
needs to
same
hear.
ideas were worth giving up my life for.
Jeez.
Kiritsugu and Saber, to prevail and win possession of the Holy Grail.
Oh, that's nice.
Will be no exception.
Okay.
I want this fourth battle. If Kiritsugu and I fail to get the Grail, then Ilia's next.
Oh.
But that is the destiny that
So,
Einstein homunculus
interesting.
must bear. So, if that comes true, she'll be able to live out her life as a normal human.
I don't think it does come true because
Maya.
this is a prequel series.
After Kiritsugu reaches his goal and saves the world, you must look for your real name and then go out and find your family.
Aww.
Those and etch yourself into the memories of others.
It's so
Maya,
cute.
For yourself and for me too.
These two having like a little
I'll do
friendship
my best.
is just such
But all
a
that has to
pleasant
wait until After
surprise.
the battle ends.
The one who died was Tokiomi Tosaka.
Ah, yeah, you just found that it was matching.
You really are stubborn.
Holy shit, who's here? Oh no, is it... I don't know, is it Berserker? Or is it Ryder? No, Ryder's surely resting. It's Ryder!
Irie,
Why is he here?
by my command,
For
seal, I
Saber?
order you, go to the storehouse
Oh,
immediately.
you commanded Saber? Whoa!
Maya.
Holy shit!
Save
Maya, no!
her to speak. Follow him. Don't let him.
I thought she'd
speak with
die.
her. Don't worry. I'll be just fine.
I don't think you will be fine.
And I shall bring Irisviel back safe.
I think she's dead. Oh no. It does feel strange. I mean, I guess he's just trying to lure Saber out. But weren't they resting? It didn't they need until the night? Well, it's night now. Maybe they got enough rest. Shit, dude. Oh, she's still alive, just?
It was. You mustn't cry. Not over me.
Oh. Oh.
You lose tears for your wife.
Yeah.
You can't break. You can't.
Maya.
God damn it, man.
Your old self. Don't lose your resolve over this.
Maybe he actually looked like his own old self because he saw his wife. Not because he was letting her go, but quite the opposite.
Maya.
Damn, man.
Maya.
My girl. Shit. Return of the Assassin. Damn, man. Damn, rough episode. I mean, I know these characters are, like, a lot of them are going to be dead by the end of the series. But, man, I'm so glad. Like, I know I haven't seen Unlimited Blade Works. I haven't seen or played or anything Fate Stay Night yet. But, and, you know, and I don't know a lot of stuff about them. But I'm so glad that I watched Fate Zero first, just because, like, this feeling of, like, watching this series and truly not knowing, like, which of these characters are in upcoming series and stuff. Like, I know Saber is, and I know Rin is, and I think Sakura is, and that's it. That's truly it. And not knowing that is really good, because I get to, I like really get to be more involved in this. Something that's kind of like wild to me though is I only thought about this while rewatching the show. So and don't answer this question, by the way. In the comments, don't answer this question. Don't answer most of my rhetorical questions, honestly, because they're rhetorical questions. I'm just speculating. I'm just thinking. But like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Rin is in other Fate series. She is. Like, I know her. I know her character design. And so, like, if that's the case, the Holy Grail War is like once every 60 years or whatever, right? there's no way she's like 70 years old in the next series, right? I mean, like, I kind of just thought about that. I mean, she could be, and it's just like magic is just keeping her young. I just didn't think about it, but I was like, oh yeah, this is a girl that's in future series. And then I, like, while I was rewatching it, I was like, hang on, isn't she, like, she's like, it's gonna be 60 years later. Like, she should be almost an old lady, basically an old lady at that point. And yet I know what her design is, and it's not like an old woman. So I guess we'll find out. My guess is either she is that old, but she's just that's how good magic is, you know? Is that it can keep them, they can use magic in ways to keep them young or whatever. Or, like, does the Holy Grail War happen, like, in shorter succession? For one reason or another? Like, is there a reason that the Holy Grail War will happen sooner suddenly? I don't know. So yeah, that's crazy. So I'm just looking at my notes. So we gave Avalon back to Kiritsugu, which is good, but oh man, poor fucking Irisviel. Oh, by the way, I gotta get out the big notes, these big page of notes, because we need to do several things. Firstly, is Maya on here? I never put Maya on here, huh? So I don't have to cross out Maya because she was never on here. That sucks. I'm sad that I didn't put Maya on here. But command seals, Kiritsugu's used one. He used one in this episode. So commands for Kiritsugu, 1. And where's Saber? Saber's down there. Commands, because I'm trying to keep track of the commands that they've used. Okay, cool. So, Kirei is he's still missing a command, right? But, hang on, but didn't he get one back? Oh, I think he got one back, didn't he? He, like, took it from his father or something. What was it that he took from his father's dead body? Like, his father left like a Bible verse or something, and I thought it was a command that he got through him. Was there something else that I had to do here? I think I gotta cross out. I mean, not that this matters, but it's kind of like it's important to me. I just realized I've got Assassin here, and that's not crossed out, but Assassin is dead, so we should have crossed that out ages ago. So, Assassin's crossed out. So at this point, I have Assassin crossed out, Lancer crossed out, Kaneth crossed out, Solao crossed out, Jaio Darai crossed out, Ryunosuke crossed out, Risei crossed out, and Tokiomi crossed out. I'm not crossing out Irisviel yet, because as far as I'm concerned, she's not yet dead. She's getting there, but she's not yet dead. But yeah, I mean, we're burning through them at this point, and we're coming towards the end of the show, so I imagine we're going to continue to burn through them. So my thought is we're going to end the show, and the ones who are going to be alive are Saber, I think. I mean, I don't know. For the Holy Grail to work, didn't you need to kill all the servants? Unless that was a lie. So, if that's the case, Saber would probably die. Because I don't know if you can, like, die as a heroic spirit, but still be called as a heroic spirit in a future Great War still. I don't know. Like, it feels like that'd be something you can do, but I'm not sure. But regardless, I feel like the survivors are going to be Rin and Sakura. And I feel like Waver, I don't know, man. I feel like Waver's got something to him where it really feels like he's like in a future series. Maybe he's a villain. And like I've constantly had the theory that this is the sort of guy that you design as a villain's backstory, you know? So like it's possible, but they're also, I feel like, in these episodes, they're humanizing, not just humanizing him more, but like actually, I feel like he is genuinely kind of improving more throughout these episodes. I kind of thought he would go darker and darker throughout the series, but like Ryder has had a genuine positive influence on him as time has gone on, and he's gotten more mature. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I'm keen to see how like Ryder and Saber's going. By the way, I think today was the first time I've seen the command seal and thought it was doing something particularly like different, because like in the past it's like command seal, you know, you use it to command the person so that they do something even if they don't want to do it, right? And so constantly in the past, that's how the command seal has been used throughout this whole series, right? I think every single time the command seal has been used, it's been used to make the servant do something that they otherwise didn't want to do. So it's like it was used to make Lancer attack. It was used to make Gilgamesh retreat. It was used to make, I mean, there was one where it was like Assassin it was used like so that Assassin could like attack everyone, but like I think Assassin would have done that anyway, so I think it probably just powered up Assassin to do that. So I guess Assassin is probably the exception to that, and it was used to make Lancer kill himself. Like a lot of these have been to make them do something they don't want to do. But for Saber, it seems like here it was used to give her the ability to do something that otherwise she couldn't do. It teleported her instantly to the storehouse. So that is really interesting, because now I'm starting to see like how powerful these so I wonder what the limits of a command seal are. Can you just use it to teleport someone anywhere, you know, like what, or does it have to be like to somewhere they know, or to somewhere that they've been recently, or like I don't know, I have no idea. Or like maybe, you know, since they had magic stuff set up in the storehouse, maybe there was a point, like a checkpoint that they had created in the storehouse. So like she was free to go directly there. Because like Kiritsugu didn't know it was Ryder that was doing it at the time. But if he did, could he have said, Saber, go to Ryder right now, and she teleports to where Ryder is? Like, is that possible or no? I don't know. It's all really interesting. Karia got a fucking huge worm in his gullet. I don't like that. Karia is a fucking tragic character, because he's tragic because he's doing all this shit for Sakura. He doesn't have anyone supporting him. He's got a spirit that like is powerful, but it really sucks to try to control and figure out. And he can't even really like bond with his heroic spirit or anything. He's constantly in pain. He's got worms under his skin. And like even if he wins all of this, what he gets back is Sakura, his niece. I don't exactly know their relation, but like someone he cares about goes back to the Tosaka family or whatever. But it's like it's not something he directly gets. He's just helping out a different family. So there's really like it's not great. Like he doesn't get much out of it, and now he's got a big fucking worm in his gut. So like he's in a shitty situation. Like no matter what, I feel like this man, like there's no one I'm more confident that's dying as Karia. But genuinely, maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's the twist, is that he's the only one that doesn't die. But like this guy, I feel like he's barely gonna last another few days, you know. So we'll see. But we really are coming to the end of the Grail War. I mean, in this episode, we'll just see. Okay, so like who have we got left? We got Ryder, Saber, Archer, Berserker. Ryder, Saber, Archer, Berserker. Because Cast is dead, Assassin's dead, Lance is dead. So is that it? Because yeah, that's actually not that much. if those are the only ones left, which I believe they are. Let me just double check these sheets again to see if I missed anything. Not that I have many here, but yeah, Rider, Caster, Archer, Lancer, Assassin. Yeah, so we really don't have many left. So like, if we have Saberverse, if we have Saberverse Rider, we take out Rider maybe, and by we I'm talking about Saber. In my head, I'm in Saber. I'm on Saber's side. So we take out Rider. Probably have some shit with Berserker, maybe Archer and Berserker. I mean, Archer and Saber take out Berserker. We finish off going against Archer, since Archer seems insanely fucking powerful. It feels like he would be the final boss. But I mean, Berserker could be incredibly strong now. But like, I can see that happening in 5 episodes or whatever's left. So that makes more sense now that I'm actually thinking about how few we have left. Man, I like Ryder using his own mana for his noble phantasms instead of using waivers. I think that's a nice touch. I'm just looking at everything else. Oh yeah, Maya. I knew Maya was gonna die. I didn't think it would be this episode. I thought it would be a bit more towards the end, but then, you know, they talk a lot about her past and stuff, and it's like, yeah, this is a good time to kill her off. And it's really sad though. I really love Maya, even though like one of my first impressions of her was seeing that her and Kiritsugu kissed, and so it's like, oh, he's cheating on his wife, and his wife I love very much. But at the same time, it's like, she also cared for Irisviel a lot, and like, you know, later in the series, she started to connect with her a lot, and Irisviel wanted the best for her, and she also then at the end was like, hey, don't cry for me, save your tears for your wife, like, she's the one who deserves it. I like Maya. It's really tough, but like, it's hard to blame Maya for that cheating, because she saw herself as purely a tool for Kiritsugu. So it's like she was just gonna go along with whatever Kiritsugu wanted, no matter what. So it's really Kiritsugu's decision that he wanted to cheat. And he's also the one that got married, you know? So he's the one who made the vows. She didn't. But yeah, I wonder if that cheating scene is going to go anywhere in this series. Like, it feels like it's just never going to be brought up again. Like, it was just put there to show that, I don't know, that Kiritsugu doesn't have the greatest morals, but I don't know. Or just to make Irisviel more tragic? It's hard to know. I wonder if they'll bring it up again before the end of the series. Like, if Irisviel finds out or says like, I always knew that you and Maya blah 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 or whatever, you know, like, I wonder if there's gonna have something there. By the way, they said in this episode, like, if the Holy Grail War continues or whatever, Ilya might be like next, and I didn't even think about Ilya possibly being in a future Fate series, and now that's like sort of blown my mind wide open. Like, I was thinking like, well, yeah, it makes sense if Sakura and Rin are in future Fate series. Who's to say that the other child that's in this show isn't as well? And I wasn't even considering that. I was purely thinking of Ilya as like a way to show that Kiritsugu is actually kind of a good guy because he's fathering this daughter and is very sweet to her, and like they have this really nice moment together. So I thought that was the only purpose of that scene, but I didn't even think about, like, they could be setting up a future character there. So we'll see. Anyway, that is Fate Zero episode 20. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.